hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you are. This is Elma, the non-tech techie, and today I will show you something which is quite interesting because here you can. This is actually part of my website, and one section of my website I added some shorts, and inside these shorts, I have here like I can click on it, and then it would take me directly to how come it's not working? It would take me directly to Minvo or Mistrica or Make Story. So I created these the videos with some CTA on it. So I used Minvo to create the shorts and do the captions. And then I use an app called Lively, which is currently on AppSumo, to embed these videos on my website. So today we have with us, okay, let's start here. We have with us Josh and Varun of Team Lively. But before we start, if you are new to our channel, please kindly subscribe to our channel because we bring you tools like Lively. These are up and coming SaaS tools that could help your business. And so I have here Josh and Varun of Team Lively. And Josh is missing. Where is Josh? Okay. So, Varun, could you please introduce yourself and introduce Lively to
Definitely.
our audience?
Hi guys, hope you're doing well. This is Varun this side. I'm one of the founding members of Lively. So about Lively, we are a 2-year-old brand and we basically work with video commerce. We work closely with the new age D2C brands towards solving for the key metrics like increasing the customer engagement and the conversions for them. So if I had to say in simple language, Lively focuses on creating video-led journeys on the brand's website that integrates short format video like reels across different touch points. So you get a lot of variety of design options available with you, right, across different touch points. And the most interesting part here is that you can add all certain set of videos that you want without impacting your website performance at all. So this was a short brief about Lively. Josh.
Hey, hi guys.
Yes, Josh, could you please introduce yourself? So, Varun already introduced what is Lively, but please introduce yourself. What is your background and what do you do in Lively?
Perfect. Hi everyone. Excited to be here. Right. I think Varun has given a short intro about Lively. I'll majorly talk a bit about myself. Right. So I'm one of the founders here at Lively. I lead all things business here at Lively, and with respect to my background, I have spent close to just under a decade of experience in the Indian digital landscape. Right, so have worked with some large scale companies in India, like large scale startups in India, like Zomato, Flipkart, Shopee, etc. Right, so yeah, I mean that's about me.
Okay. So, today, so earlier I showed my screen here, and this is I actually sat down with Huda of Lively Operations, and they helped me to understand what Lively can do. And because of what Huda helped me on, or how she educated me, or her walkthrough, I managed to add these shoppable videos on my site. I don't know just why this is happening. So maybe because I am live right now and it's not working for me. But usually it could be how do you call that? Once I click on this, it will take me directly to the Minvo site, and that is my affiliate link. So if somebody
Elma, can
clicks
you
on this,
can you press Control Shift and R if possible?
that's dangerous. I am live.
Okay, I think no, no,
Because
of course,
if we do control shift R, even where
yeah.
we are where we are right now will be reset as well. Hey, that's
Okay, got it.
dangerous.
Or maybe you could open it
Maybe
in
I can
incognito.
reset it here.
Yeah, you can just
Okay.
hard reload it, right? So times when you make changes here, it gets stored in the cache, and that's why it might not be working here.
Okay, it's not working for me right now, but I tested it. I actually shared it in the group, and it was working. So,
Yeah,
and I think that was really cool. And I do have a lot of feedback during my session with Huda, and hopefully we can find it. This would be included in our in Lively soon. So can we start with the walkthrough?
Sure, why not? Perfect. So, uh, what do you? I mean, should I say share my screen and give
Yes,
everyone a
please.
short brief? Perfect.
Right.
Right.
Okay,
So
so we can see your screen now.
perfect. So the idea is quite simple, right? A lot of business owners have a working website where you have traffic coming in, and then similarly, a lot of business owners also have videos that they create, right? These could be videos on TikTok, these could be videos on Instagram, Reels, etc. Right? The idea is how can you add those reels on the website? Adding YouTube videos again leads to a broken experience. You can't do anything about it. You can just see a video, but again, the journey kind of breaks down, right? That's where Lively heads with adding videos on your website along with respective CTAs, so it completes the entire flow. Talking about, let me just share across a couple of examples, right? So this is a brand that is into selling uh, ethnic wear or clothing as a whole, right? They had a lot of clothing-led videos like these, right? They wanted to add this on their website, and this is where they've added all of these videos from their Instagram. I can go here, and this is like a homepage integration. So if I click on any of the videos, this is where the actual video starts playing. So as a user, then I can go ahead, watch multiple videos, right? Once I've watched multiple videos, I like something, I can also click on the CTA here. The CTA for all non-Shopify users will be your respective URLs that can be added, right? So if I click on a particular URL, that takes me to the respective page. For Shopify users, we also have the entire in-video checkout feature. What that means is I click on buy now, this basically fetches all of the product details within the video itself, so I can go ahead, watch different uh, details about the product. I can select the variants that I want to. Once I've selected a particular variant, I click on uh, add to cart or add to bag. I go to the checkout page from here, where then I can go ahead and place the order, right? So entire journey of actually watching a video and taking actions from that video is something that you can establish here, right? So that's how typically Lively works, right? Now there are various video libraries, right? Because again, you would be like, okay, I like this, but I want to use variety of designs, right? I want to decorate my website in different ways. So how do you go about it, right? So this is where we have multiple widgets that can be used, right, from the dashboard. So giving you some examples of the same, the one that we saw is a homepage carousel visit widget as a whole, right? Carousel is typically used when you want to showcase like a list of videos. The next sort of a different design when you talk about carousel is the spotlight section, right? The spotlight section typically plays single video in the spotlight where I can watch different videos here. I could either directly click on the CTA here, which is shop now in this case, and go to the respective page, or I could again open it, um, click on shop now, again go to the respective page,
Okay.
right? So
Could we please pause on this one first because there's a question here from Asif that is actually related to that.
sure.
So, for example, there is a question from our audience from Asif that is related to that. So, for example, you are on that video and you already click shop now. Then it takes you to that product page, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so can you please click that?
I will click that.
Okay, so you're now on this product page. Can we show those videos as well inside the product page along with the product images?
You can, right? So let me show you one example of that. Say for example, I go here, instead of clicking on buy now, I directly visit the product page. um, if you can see here, I have like a video running here, right? So this is one option where you can have these sort of sticky videos or pip, as you call it, right? So as a user, I can have this video. If I get it into mobile mode, it works like a sticky video, right, in this sort of a sense. Now as a user, I can click on this video, and again I can have an add to cart, buy now, whatever action button I want to, right? I can go ahead and take actions accordingly, right? So
Okay.
this is how I can, so this is one way to add videos on the product page. If I have to showcase a couple of other ways, let let me also showcase that, right? So this is a brand, they wanted to showcase key decision making factors uh, to their audience, right? So what they've done is they have figured out key decision making factors that brands would, or sorry, their customers would look at while they're purchasing this particular product. Like, why should you buy this product? What are the benefits, ingredients within this particular soap, how to use this particular soap, and customer reviews, right? So uh, all of these small snippets are added here. So if I click here, right, I go back and I see more videos. This is how I can design my product pages. Yeah. So these are some of the assets. There are of course a lot more number of things that you can do based on your creativity, right? Yeah, I mean that's about it around the product side of things, right?
Okay. There are a couple more questions here. Like, can we add these videos in pop up?
In pop-up,
Yes.
so this also acts like a pop-up, the one that we showcased here, right? Where I mean it is basically a sticky video. uh, in this format you can basically have it come in like a pop-up, and if I kind of click on cross here, it uh, goes into this particular format. If I also click on cross again, it kind of vanishes from here, right? So
Um, Actually, there's a difference between a pop up and a
I
sticky
know, I know.
video because sticky video, what I can see now, it appears on the bottom right side of the screen, right? What if is there any way we can do this floating video on the middle in the middle of the screen?
Yes, so there is something which we are launching soon, which is basically video forms, right? So
Hmm.
what video forms typically would do is, say for example, you go to website. A lot of times they have like a form coming up where they give you X percentage of discount if you type in the name and the number, right? So that's normally a static form. What we'll be doing is we'll be coming up with video versions of that. So this will be launching very soon,
Okay. Um. Right.
right?
Okay then.
Talking about some more widgets, right? I think we saw stories on product page. Stories typically are used when you want to showcase like a collection of videos, right? So I want to showcase a collection of all fashion related products in a single story, right? I go here. I can add multiple videos in a single story, or I can scroll between collections similar to this, right? And again, I have a CTA here. So this is how typically a story works across homepage and uh, other collection pages as well. Right. All of these videos generally you need a 16 by sorry 9 by 16 video in a reels format. If you want to have like a 16 by 9 video, you can also show it in a banner format, right? So across the website you can add video banners, right, across different places. Again, these are all actionable, so this works like this particular banner. I click on explore all, again takes me to the respective link that is attached, right? So you also have like a banner widget available, and then you also have these sort of category or collection led widgets. It works like a normal collection widget, it's just that it's more interactive in nature. So if I scroll upon it, you will see that these um, will be your movable category widgets, right? I click on this, it takes me to the respective collection page. right? So
Okay, cool.
this is how you can typically, create different experiences across your entire website. Yeah, I mean, these are the major things. Of course, a lot of creativity can further be used to further, uh, make it work based on your needs.
Right. Okay, so why is our picture still like this? Let's do that. Okay, so now that we've seen what Lively can do for your site, actually, is it possible for you to show us how you actually do it on the how the app looks for the user, so that like because in the beginning I actually had difficulty on how to make it work, but eventually I figured it out, or not really I figured
Sure.
it out, but Huda guided me through it. So yeah, so I think the audience would need some guidance, because what we want to know is that okay, fine, Lively can do that, but how easy it is for me to do that, especially for people like me who don't know how to code.
Sure. Let me showcase that as well.
Hmm.
Right. Just give me a second. So, um, you go to the Lively dashboard, right? This is where, let me just sign out, right? So if I go to the dashboard, initially you will have each of your target. So basically you will have complete steps with respect to loading your first video, loading, adding your products. Some of the things have already been done, right? So let me directly show you how this particular thing works, right? So when you talk about the dashboard, you have reels, stories, different widgets, different videos, and different products, right? Let me tell you what are each of these different things, right? What reels is basically any video that has already been attached to a particular CTA or a URL is called as reels in Lively, right? So reels need to be created from the Lively dashboard, right, where you attach a URL to a particular product. Right. Second is basically stories. Stories is basically you attach a collection of reels, and then you create like a story. Right. Third is widgets. Widgets is different libraries of sizes, or sort of video formats that you would want to showcase on your website. Right. So you have your carousels, stories, banner videos. All of these are different widgets that you can use, right? Videos is your typical video library. So any videos that I add myself or imported from my socials, all of these will come in under the video section, right? So after, so you will need to do two major things before you can, start making reels. One is add your videos, second is add your URLs. Only when you do this you can attach the both of them and you can use it in different formats, right? So it's very simple that way, right? One is you need to directly add videos. So say I go to the library section here, right? In the library section I have all of these different options. So first I need to add my URLs, right? To add my URLs I need to add products either manually or bulk upload through CSV, right? So we also have like a CSV format that is already there. Say I click on add products manually, I just need to basically copy the product URL and add it here, right? So in this case, say for example this was a particular product that I wanted to add. I could just, I would just have to copy it here and paste the product URL here. Click on sub. Oh, this is not. So this is a Shopify website. Let me add a Shopify URL. Give me a second. Right. So whenever you log in and sign up and create your account, you are given an option where you have to choose whether you are Shopify, whether your website is Shopify, WordPress, WooCommerce, or others, right? Once you do that, based on that, you will get all of your support and help, and all of your workflows will be set accordingly. In this case, this dashboard already had a Shopify setting, right? So I just kind of added a product URL and the product got added, right? So similarly I will have to add all of my product URLs here, right? So all of these products have already been added, as you can see here. Once I've added the product, now I need to add the videos, right? To add the videos, I have different ways. I can either add video manually, or I can import video from Instagram directly. Okay, this is an auto import feature. Say I click on add video manually, I just need to type the name of the feed or the video. I need to select the category, and then I just need to click on upload, right, where I can directly upload my video. And once I do that, the video gets imported here, and it basically showcases in this format, right? In case I want to mark something as inactive, I can also do it as inactive from here, or I can delete it as well, right? So all of these.
Okay, Josh. Quick question on this one. So you've shown us how to add a video, and we can import from Instagram. How about other platforms like YouTube, TikTok? And I don't see it yet here, but what is the timeline for those platforms
Yeah,
that we can import from there?
sure. So TikTok video import is going live next month itself,
Mm-hmm.
and even YouTube video import, I think, should go live 2 or 3 weeks after that.
Okay. And I'm just wondering, is there any I know that people are now have this really short attention span, so it's really good if we do short videos or short form content on the videos here. But do you have any specific length of video as a limit?
No, you don't have. We don't have any limit in terms of the length of the video.
Mm-hmm.
The maximum size of the video that you can upload is 300 MB, right? So as long
300
as,
MB.
yes, as long as we are under that, it should be good enough.
Okay. All right, sorry about that. I disrupted your demo. Okay,
No problem.
so please go ahead.
Right, so this is how I can, add different videos, right? I click on import video from Instagram. I have already attached my connected my Instagram, and all of these are already synced, but you will have to log in your Instagram from the Lively dashboard, and your Instagram gets synced with the Lively dashboard, right? So then all of your different videos get imported there, right? So this is how your videos get added. Now you need to create reels, right? Because anything that you want to, so you want to add actionable videos anywhere, you need to first make the videos actionable, right? So to make the videos actionable, you need to attach the two of them. This is where the reels come into the picture. In this reel section, I need to basically add a new reel, right? I can either bulk upload reels or add a new reel here, right? Say I add a new reel, I just have to select a particular video. I need to uh, decide if I want to link this video to either a product or a form. Right? This was the video form that I was talking about, that is going live in a pop-up format, um, or a category link. Right? Different ways of doing it. Say I click on the product link. I need to now attach different from the different product links or URLs that have been added here. Say I click on a particular URL. I need to select the variant here. I do that, right? Both of these things get synced here. I can also add multiple products if you need. So again, I go here, I add one more link to it, and this is where I multiple products get attached to a particular reel. Now I have to name this particular feed. So I go ahead and name this, right? And if you want to give a tag to it, I wanted to do like a new arrival for this. I've given it a tag, and I create mapping, right? So this is how I can go ahead and create as many reels as I want to, right? I go back. This was the reel that got created. It tells me that this particular reel has these two sort of URLs connected to it, right? So it's very simple. Now I just need to figure out which widget I want to upload and select the different reels that have been created, right? So say for example, I want to upload like a video carousel, right? So I go here, I click on add widget, I click on cart carousel with video player. You also have a demo video available, or a demo site available that you could use. It also tells you what is the video resolution of the that you need, right? So once you do that, I click on create. It tells me where do you want to put it on your website, right? Homepage, collection page, product pages. Say I decide to put it on my homepage. I click on create now. Here I need to, on the home page, I need to define the name of the widget, right? Say for example, again, I have named it, I can either select all my videos or I can select like a set of videos, right? I select say these two, I select the third one, and these four, right? Once I've done that, I can also rank it. Which one do I want, to come as first, second, third, fourth? I can rank it accordingly. Once I've ranked it here, um, I will go ahead. I will click on next, and the widgets gets created. Right now, it's very simple. Different ways that you can add a script. If it's a Shopify website, you need to just copy this script and add it to the custom liquid section on your Shopify theme, right? It's mentioned that paste the script in the custom liquid section on your Shopify. If it's a WordPress or a WooCommerce site, you need to basically copy this script into an HTML block, or add a custom HTML block and then paste your script there. Again, that will directly kind of sync all of these widgets that are created to your website, and it will get published, right? So it's as simple as adding a video, adding a product, attaching the two of them, selecting a widget, and boom, like you're sorted, right? So this is
Right.
how typical flow works.
Okay, and by the way, so for example, in the future, you already have these widgets on your website, and then in the future, you want to change the videos. You actually do the changes in Lively CMS and not on your website because the
Correct.
code would stay the same, but but on the back end, like inside your Lively CMS, then that's where you can make the changes. You can attach more products, for example, to one video. It's possible to add more than one product, right?
Yeah, it is, right? So in this
Yeah.
case, we've already added. So we saw that we added two links to a particular video, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
I want to make some changes here. I go again. I click on edit, right? I click on next here, right?
Oh, can
So
you please go preview? Sorry about that.
yeah,
Because I could see here there are some customization settings, and could we show them these settings?
sure.
Yeah.
Right. So there are different customizations that you can also avail, just to
Right.
ensure that overall videos also become like a part of your overall website theme, right?
Right.
You can
Yeah, because
define.
a lot of the questions actually in the audience will be answered by going through these customizations.
Sure. With respect
Yeah.
to customizations, what you could typically do is you can, so you have all different header settings, right? So whether you want a header, you don't want a header, right? You can switch it on and off based on if you want it or not. So if you switch it on, then you also have an option to select the name of the header, select the font color, font weight, etc. Right? Once you've
Okay.
done this, the
Right.
header
So,
gets
sorry,
selected.
one more thing. Okay, so what I experience is that with the header settings, there's a maximum character limit of 30,
Mhm.
30 characters. Is that being changed?
So you want you're saying it should be more than 30. The option should be there.
Yes, that would be nice.
Okay, I'll note
And
that
I
down.
actually sent that feedback already to support,
Sure.
but I'm not sure if they got it or not.
Okay, I will
Right.
get that checked as well.
Mhm.
It, I think currently it's been allowed. I think this is already more than 30 if I'm not wrong.
It does not tell me that there is an error. And then I've been going through it, like customizing it for like at least 20 times and it wouldn't save, and that's what got me so frustrated. I was using it, but already sent the feedback that the support said, oh, you were encountering an error, but there was no error message, and it's
Okay,
because of the 30 character limit for the header text.
got it.
So it would be good if we can have more, because sometimes on our website, like for affiliate websites, we might put something on the site itself, on top of it, like if you've seen my website, I put in there affordable enterprise level SaaS tools for non-techies. So I want to put that header, and
Sure.
I couldn't put it. And yeah, it made me a little bit crazy at that time. Like, hey, I've been trying this 30 minutes already, and I haven't done it. So, yeah.
Got it. I think
Okay.
if you have already sent a feedback, I will also
Hmm.
get it checked if it's been incorporated or not.
Right.
But definitely, I think we
Yeah,
should be able
because
to
I
do.
did not receive any response that, oh, it's already done or already incorporated, and
Got
I
it.
don't want to do the test again. I did not have much time, so
Got it. I will check and also get a reply against the same.
Okay.
Sure. Right. So this is how I can basically add my headers along with colors and fonts. Once I've done that, I go to the next setting. On the video front, on the video player front, whether you want view icons to be there or not, right? View icons can be available in different formats, right? This is one format, this is second format. You can select whichever you want to, right? Also, you can figure out the placements around the same. So top left, right, bottom left, bottom right, all of these different options that you can choose from. You can figure out whether you want discount to be available or not, right? So X percentage is something that you will already have. Then you can name it whatever you want, right? X% discount off, whatever, right? So this is how you can have it. You can also basically custom your color, right? So I go here, I select the color, or I just put my hex code. All of these customizations get updated here. You can also again place this wherever you want to, right? Top left, uh, top right, or bottom right, bottom left, all of these things, right? So sorry, this, yeah, bottom right, bottom left, right? So this is how I can custom everything. Once I've done this, I go to product settings. Product settings, I have multiple options. Whether I want a single product layout, if I've selected multi-product, I can have a multi-product layout, right? The shape, whether you want the product shape to be in a circular format or in a square format, all of these things are also available. Product name settings, right? The color, font, product price, whether you want uh, to showcase, so whichever currency you want to showcase, you can design and showcase accordingly, right? You can choose different formats around this. You can choose discount formats, right? So discounted price, color, font, all of these things are completely customizable from here, right? So this is how you can update all of your discounts. And again, for action button, what is the button that you want to type, right? It could be buy now, or if you are not um, an e-commerce tool, right? You can have something like explore now or view now, right? uh, if you're running an ltd from your side, right, it could be um, I mean, make yours today, right? Something as simple as this. So I could have whatever I want to. I can have whatever color. I can define what are the different flows that I want, right? I could either redirect it to a particular product page or a video player, add to cart, different flows that we have, and I can figure out. So the most of these different flows are available for Shopify. For non-Shopify, it's more just a URL link that you will have that it will redirect it to. Right. So this is how you can figure out the flows, and then again further settings with respect to uh, the card settings, whether you want the slider arrow to be available on the mobile or not, right? And further card settings, the card height, width, you can also set it accordingly, right? So based on that, once you've done that, you just have to click on next, and all of these customizations get saved, right? So this is how you can customize a complete widget from your side, right? And yeah, you're saying something.
Oh no, no, nothing. I'm just going through my. I'm looking at my dashboard as well while you were doing that.
Yes.
So yeah, so it's actually quite good. Now, okay, so a bit late. So after this, we can already embed it on our site. We get these HTML or a script that we can embed on our website. Now, one of the most common questions here is that. Um, okay, there was a question from Sahinur here. Okay, I know we answered this earlier, but we have to answer this again. Will embedding videos using the code, the lively code, will it affect the site speed?
No, it does not, right? So this is the biggest. value add that we do for our most of our clients use this service majorly because they want to update videos but they don't want site speed to get impacted, right? This is where our video infrastructure comes into the picture. To give you a slightly detailed answer around this, our video structure comprises of two major parts, right? One is a compression engine that will compress the overall size of your video. So if you're adding like a 10 to 15 MB video, right, it will compress it to around 1 to 2 MB, right, not more than that. So that is one. Second, all of the videos are always played on demand, right? So what it typically does is, say if I go to any particular site, um, if you go to this, you will see that we snip out 3 seconds of your original video and we add it as a video thumbnail. So you will see those 3 second videos getting repeated again and again, right? So the size of the thumbnail is hardly 80 to 100 KB, right? And in a single time, you can basically again custom it, but by default, you will have two video thumbnails that will play automatically. Rest of the video thumbnails will play on scroll like this, right? So
Okay.
what it typically does is it will hardly take about, if I have two video thumbnails playing in, it will take less than 200 KB of data to load this entire section, right? Whereas if you had added videos by yourself, if you even if you had added 10 videos, that would have easily taken up about 100 MB of data. In this case, it only takes up about 200 KB of data to load this entire section, right? When I click on this is when the actual video starts playing, right? So when I click on a particular a widget, just a second. I'm so, so sorry. Yeah. So when I click on a particular widget, this is where the actual video starts playing. Now the size of the video will be somewhere around 1 to 1.5 MB. In general, is what our average is, right? But again, now it doesn't matter because nobody is looking at a website, right? Everybody is just looking at the video. So now I can load the video, take that 1.5 MB, right? Once I go back, I click on back. Any data that was being utilized to load the video gets released, and I can go back to loading my overall website, right? So so many different workflows are written in such a way that are very very website friendly, that will ensure that you can add any number of videos onto your website, right? We have one brand that has enabled almost 2000 videos on their website.
Okay. And okay, we talk about the size of your servers later because hey, that's a huge amount, 2,000 videos in what in your servers. So, um, the sustainability. Okay, so there are actually a lot of questions from the audience, and like, are these videos SEO optimized?
So at this moment, this will not impact any of your SEO metrics, right? We have ensured that I mean, the video does not hinder your SEO metrics in any way. Optimizing it for SEO is something that is still pending. So this will be a part of, again, the roadmap. But at this moment, we ensure that GT metrics and all of your different SEO led metrics that are hindered because of the website performance don't see any sort of impact after this.
Okay, and another question here. Actually, this was the original question I was looking for. Can we embed videos into any website, or is it restricted only to WordPress or WooCommerce or Shopify only?
Any website where you have an option to um, upload or add the HTML code, you can use this particular feature, right? So if you are using any tool where you have an option to create a block or add the script, Lively should work.
Okay, and in terms of the highest the video quality, or what kind of what resolution does Lively support? 1080, 2K, 4K?
Right. So at this moment, you can upload videos in any of the format. What we do is we compress it further, right? Based on, so we typically showcase 720p, right? And based on, because again these are all mobile optimized. Most of the users in general are mobile users as a whole, right? And again, based on the data bandwidth, we auto adjust the video quality. right? So
Okay.
anybody who has a bad internet will be showcased like a lower quality of video.
All right. And let me just go through if there are any related questions that what we are presenting. Okay. Okay, so there are some questions here. Okay, so what's the next thing that you want to show us here?
Yeah. So I think most of this is, we've gone through the front end side of things on how this can be implemented on different websites. We've gone through how, you can create this experience from the dashboard. For any support, you also have these sort of branching videos. This is again powered by Lively, right? So say for example, I click on this. It basically is created by one of our team members, Tanya, right? Here you can have all of your supports. So within widgets, you have all of these widget related choices that you can make, right? Like what are the widgets, how do you create it, edit an existing widget, how customizations work, right? You have all of these details that you can choose. Say if I talk about customizations, if I click on this, right, you will have multiple videos playing and talking about how customizations work. Right now, I can again select choose customization features, or if I want to customize multiple widgets. Right. Once I've gone through this, I can again go to the main menu and select other options. Right. So you have complete video guides available within the dashboard itself. Right. So if you want to add reels, you have video guides available for reels, right? So this is like a branching video that we've created based on your choices.
Okay. Now, okay, so all's good. And so, okay, let's go back to your dashboard, please, because we haven't touched analytics and somebody wants to
Yeah,
see the analytics.
sure. Right. So if I go to analytics, um, currently what you get is again for Shopify, you have a complete funnel with respect to how many video impressions or video views did you get, right? Against that, how many people clicked on your video, how many people added it to the cart, and how many orders, right? This is a dummy website, but this is how basically your overall funnel will get created. You will also get actual numbers. So once you filter your dates based on those dates, you will get actual numbers in terms of total add to carts, order placed. For Shopify, there's a pixel that you need to attach to your site. Once you attach that pixel, we can also fetch all of your sales level data, right? So analytics has two level of data. One is engagement data and second is sales level data, right? So you need to get the pixel attached to fetch the sales level data. So you have add to carts, order placed, average order value for videos, revenue generated through these videos, total conversions, which is basically the number of plays to add to cart, right? And then conversions with respect to place to order placed, right? So you have all of these conversion led uh, data. Then you can also create day by day graph. So you just want to see how your overall key metrics have moved. You can just select the key metrics that you want to say. I just want to see the total add to carts, right? This will basically show me a day on day graph of the same, right? Similarly, I have all engagement led analytics, which tells me total watch time, how many impressions did I get, what was my click rate, what was the play count, right? So this tells me how many videos were basically played by your respective customers, right? So and again, you can basically drive the graph around the same, right? So this is an overall level engagement data. Now, for the plans that have slightly advanced analytics, um, let me showcase one more example. Right, for plans that have advanced level analytics, you will also get detailed analysis. So this is an example of how the funnel works, right? For this 1 week, this particular brand has been able to generate uh, close to 1,42,000 worth of revenue through the videos, right? Uh, then in the detail level analytics, you also have product led analytics, widget led analytics, and video led analytics, right? So if I click on widget led analytics, it will basically tell me um, the data, or basically the entire funnel that each widget would drive. That this takes about 10 to 15 seconds to load. But if you at this moment, if you see in the background, until this loads, you have the name of the widget, total impressions, total play count for each widget, add to cart, order placed, conversion rates again for each of the different widgets, and the total watch time, right? So what I can typically do is now I can deep dive further and see which widgets are performing well for me, which are not, right? Based on that, I can basically, edit and make changes in my respective widget, right? So this is how typically a slightly detailed level of analytics works.
Okay. So I've seen the analytics, but okay, earlier when you showed us the library, there are also other things there like custom links, collection page, form, quiz, poll.
Yeah. Should I go there?
Um, yes, I think we are done with the analytics, right?
Yeah. This is how the analytics will look, right?
Yeah.
For each widget,
Mm,
total impressions, play count, add to cart, orders, conversion rate, and watch time, right? So this is how you will get the entire funnel. Um, I go back. I have these forms, quiz, polls, and custom links. Yes, please let me.
okay.
Right. Collection page. This is how I can um, customize a collection widget where I can. So because again, for each collection page, I might want separate assets, right? So this is where I need to create a collection page, right? So I can name a particular category and have a URL for that collection page created. Right? The collection page is majorly used for that. Uh, I need to create separate product pages. I need to create separate collection pages. It works exactly like a product page. It's just that each collection page also will have separate widgets that will get added respective to that collection page. Right? Forms, quizzes, and polls is something which I think was supposed to get released this week. If it's already gone live, users should be able to see it. I will again double check and maybe put it in the comment section.
Right. And the custom link.
Right. Custom link is something which again works like a normal any sort of a custom link that I want to add. Right. Again, to configure any sort of widgets, I can add it here. So uh, it also works like a landing page.
Right. So because Indrajit asked, hey, okay, can we connect it to Razor Pay or PayPal link? And the answer there is yes, and that is using custom link. Now, okay, so the thing is, in on my example, when I tried or when I tested Lively, I used custom link to add my affiliate links. Now, I'm having a bit of trouble to connect. I think it's just my brain. Okay, for example, I have a custom link, but you talk about products during the customization. So, do I assume that if I have a custom link, whatever I make, like the customizations that I make for the product means custom link as well?
So how so just to talk about some custom link examples, right?
Mm,
Anybody who wants to add videos in some additional pages like blog pages, right? Blog pages can be an example of a custom link.
right.
uh, if I want to add on a separate landing page, which is not a part of my specific website, that landing page can be added like a custom link, right? So um, the rules that are created for products and collection pages might not apply here. You can just custom link for custom link. You can create widgets that is very specific to that custom link, right? So uh,
Okay.
so I think in the brief had added mentioned that can I add it to Razorpay and all Razorpay pages. If you have an option to embed the widgets there, you can. But we can at the max create a script and give it to you. If wherever you have an option to upload the script, the script should then get integrated there.
Right. The reason I asked this question is that I was trying to figure out how to add a button that says subscribe now on the bottom of my video.
Got
And
it.
I couldn't figure it out
You
because I
could
use
have
a
added
custom
from
link.
okay, for so custom link will still
Hmm.
require. So say for example, if I'm creating a widget here, right? Say for example, I go here. Sorry. So can you take me through the process that you did for your
Oh, sure.
website? I can then accordingly tell you what else could have been done.
Okay, so let's do that. Um, all right, so I have here this show on stream first. Which one is which? Okay, this one. Okay, so this is what I've done on my site. So I have the shoppable feed, and okay, next.
Next.
So I have here the header settings, header text, and font clips from our live streams.
Okay.
And for you to see what is that one, so it's here, clips from our live streams,
Got it.
and then these three videos. Okay, so I added a. I wanted to add a button, but I don't know
Okay.
how to add an actionable button. Oh, okay. So it seems it did not save.
Yes, this is what you needed to do. Right. You
But
just
how
need to
come it? Is there
subscribe now.
anything that I need to click to know that it's saved or something?
So right now it's not saved, right? You can just so right now you've activated it. Once you click on next, it will get saved.
No, no, because I'm sure I made some changes here, and I changed that, and then it did not. It seems that it did not save again, and I'm not getting an error message.
If you have
And
saved it, it is not showing on the website because it is cached on your website. So you need to hard reload the website, which is why I was saying you need to basically press Control Shift and R or Command Shift and R,
okay, so
or open
you
it
mean
in
even the
incognito.
CMS, even the CMS.
Okay. Can
I'm
you
asking.
hit subscribe now?
Okay, let's do that again.
Right. You can go ahead and
Okay,
change the color.
let's just do it like this. Okay. Oh, see, it
Next,
got it.
next, right. Go next,
Okay,
right, and click on done.
done. Okay,
You can go back
so
to the website. Can you open it in an incognito mode? Uh,
okay, because we are on a stream, so it's my computer is running so slow whenever I have that. Okay, so see, I don't have it, and it did
if you
not.
click on it, should have
Oh, okay, so it will show here.
it
Did they
will
say
show.
shop now or subscribe now? I already
It should
forgot.
have been subscribed now.
Yeah, so that's the thing. I see here shop now, but I'm sure I changed it to subscribe now.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so if you could please note that there
I
are
will note that
bugs,
down.
and that's normal, by the way. And I just want it,
No, no,
fixed.
noted, noted. I think this should
Ye-
have been. I mean, this should not have happened. I'll just get this checked.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Okay, so that's one of the things because for quite a lot of us here, maybe we don't have a okay, maybe we are into real estate and we don't have a Shopify store for that, but it's more of a listing. And this is where we can use the custom links for, like, hey, we can have this video of the property that we want to show, and then we want to add a CTA that clicks that once somebody clicks there, it takes them to the page more about that particular listing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is something or schedule an appointment, like hey, learn more about this property or schedule an appointment with the agent now, or something like that. I mean, it can be used for so many different things. So the example I put here is not e-commerce because I don't have the time to add it to my e-com site yet. Another thing is that I mean, it's just easier to do with an affiliate link because a
Yeah.
lot of the people in our audience are doing digital marketing and they have a lot of links that are not necessarily on Shopify or WooCommerce. So yeah, so I showed something that is not the typical use case for Lively. All right. Okay,
Okay.
so
But then I think this is something that is very interesting, right? Because I think a lot of times users from our side also, some of the users really surprise us with the creative ways that they use it, right? Because there's no sort of you know a specific way that these can be used in a specific way only, right? Users can use it in so many different ways. So I think we would love to kind of have more and more users try it out, test it out, and use it in different use cases. And we would also love to, if anybody has created a great example apart from e-commerce, we would be happy to kind of go through it and also kind of mention it across our websites and more, right? So we would love to have such use cases also created.
okay, great. Okay, so now we go through a lot of other questions. I mean, we dwelled too much on the bugs I've encountered. Okay, so let's start with more questions here. So, have you added a video schema in these videos? Oh, did you hear me?
So have you added a video schema?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not sure if I get the question.
And I think what he means would be categories. So, if you go to your categories, like if you go to your widgets, you have a widget name, you have a widget UID. So basically, that's your schema, right?
Yeah, I mean, what we typically do is we have created a video player, right? What
Mm-hmm.
this video player would basically do is it will have all of these key components that you would want to play on your website, which is
Mm-hmm.
basically having the base video, having a CT attached to it, being able to custom flows, being able to build custom workflows around the CTAs, and being able to automatically publish different widgets at scale, right? So, say for example, I create like a story saying, say, how to use, right? If I create a how to use story and I product 10 different reels which are attached to 10 different products, the how to use story automatically gets published to all those 10 different product pages, right? So these are different workflows that we've created, right? So what we typically do by this is, ensuring that this video player along with the CTA can be added across different pages. That typically helps with better engagement and completing the overall flow.
Okay, let me just send a message to everyone. By the way, I'm just dropping the link for our live giveaway. Okay, so the next question is, remember the thumbnails? Some people are saying that can we set, there are two questions here. So can we set thumbnail to videos? And there was another question that says, hey, if I can see all the videos at the same time, like say if you go to a desktop and you have one, two, three, four, five videos and they are all playing and it's quite distracting. Is it possible to set some to be automatically playing and some to be static, something like that?
Yes, by default, two thumbnails play automatically. Rest of them play on scroll. You can change this setting again in customizations where you can add three, four, five, six, whatever. Right. So how many ever you want to autoplay on default, you can do that.
Okay, but say I have custom links, and custom links they don't have this product image. So because I remember on the video you have this product and you have this like round image of the product that is together with it. So how can we do something like that to a custom link? Like for example, on my case, the use case that I presented here is that using my affiliate links and say, hey, I want to show Minvo logo, and it says here Minvo and then subscribe now.
Okay.
Is that possible for a custom link?
So I'll tell you. with respect to why is this different, right? In a
Mm-hmm.
product page, there is like a specific format for each product, right? So in a product page, I exactly know that there's a specific section or a specific block or an image that I can fetch it and put it there, in the product image sort of a thing, right? For custom links, you might, in some cases you might have images, in some cases you might not have images, right? Custom links are very, very, like, they are not in a specific format, right? And hence in that case, having these cards automatically created is going to be a problem. And hence at this moment we have not added that customization where you can manually add like an a Minbo logo or any sort of an image at this moment, right? Because again, that's a too much of work. B, I mean, we have not had that request coming in. If we have
Okay.
more people telling us that, this is something that is needed, we can bump it in our roadmap. But at this
Yeah,
moment,
fair enough.
not too many
Yeah.
people have asked for this particular feature.
Okay. Now, another question here is that can we use these in Facebook ads?
No, these are specifically used for your websites or any links where you can add. So you can basically add these HTML files to. Facebook has its own set of workflows, and basically, it's governed by the entire. I mean, Facebook Ads Manager, so you can't make any changes there.
Okay. And next question here is, are you developing a WooCommerce WordPress plugin for deep integration?
So right now, I mean, we are developing deeper integrations for WooCommerce. We have not started with the listing process on the App Store though, but the in-video checkout feature, which is basically there in Shopify, that will be launched soon on WooCommerce as well. Right. So more deeper integrations and basically detailed analytics tracking, all of that will be available on WooCommerce.
Okay. And okay, I don't really understand this question because you have stories, but reels is stories is a collection of reels, right? So have you? So it's a bit different from the Google Stories. So have you explored possibility with Google Stories?
I think this in the last live also somebody had mentioned, very interesting. We have not done it yet, but happy to explore.
I mean, have you explored it, the possibility?
That's what I'm saying. We have not explored it yet.
Okay,
In the last live only, I think sometime this week we had done a live in one of the groups where somebody had mentioned this. So I think this is something that is worth exploring, but we have not done it yet.
okay. So here can we add this in iframe form?
Uh, so again, this HTML code, if you're able to call it out there or add it there, you can. But this is something which is a video player that we customize, not in an iframe format.
Okay. And next here said, can I share coupon discount or any text above action button that I can update all videos of for shop or selected videos? So I think here the point is yes, we can add the discount, say 10% off or whatever.
Yeah.
But is there a possibility that hey, I want to add this discount on all the across all the videos for that particular collection? I forgot the term for that particular widget.
So there are two ways to go about it, right? One
Mm-hmm.
is where in the customizations you use the show discount button, right? If you use the show discount button, automatically if the product is discounted, it will show the discount, and the discount button will be there, right? So say for example, if you have five products attached, or so, rather five feeds created, right? Whichever feed is discounted will showcase the discount tag. Whichever feeds are not discounted will not showcase the discount tag because they're not discounted, right? So that is one way. Second is, if you don't want to show it this way, you just want to show, say, a discount like a buy one get one or something of that sort, then you can use the tags as an option. So you can configure tags, and you can add tags to different feeds, again from customizations.
Okay, so tags. Okay, now, all right. So there is this customization on widget level because what I understood now from you is that okay, so you have this customization on a real level, is that right? And a widget level, is that right? Or the one on the real level is automatically picked up from your current discount that is on your store. Is that right? Hey, Josh. Disappeared. Okay, Josh is frozen. We still have a few more questions. Okay, then let me try to answer some of the questions here. So the question from Massive, can we change video without changing embed code? Yes, and you will make the changes on the CMS without affecting the embed code. Next, okay, so do you have any plans to import products with custom platforms? Hey, Josh is back. Hello, Josh.
Sorry, guys. Okay, check, check.
No problem. Okay, so where we stopped is okay, about the buttons, the text above action button, the discount. So, on the Reels level, where this is the part where we connect the video to a product, right? Is the product discount, for example, it is on Shopify and it's currently discounted, is it automatically imported based on the
Yeah, it
product
is.
link? It is, right?
It is
Okay,
automatic.
so
Yeah, yeah.
now I add this reel to a widget. So I'm now talking about a widget level customization. Is that going to override the product or the real level customization?
Widget level customization is again basically it just showcases the same discount, right? So it doesn't so if I've attached a product to a
Mhm.
particular or basically I've attached a reel to a particular widget, right? uh, Again, different widgets have an option. So like stories would not have the discount button customization, whereas
Mhm.
a video carousel will have this option to add or showcase like a discount button, right? So what a reel typically does is reel fetches the discount on the back end. What widget does is it showcases the discount through a customized card. So if you select to showcase the discount card on the widget, it will basically then showcase the discount which was already fetched by the reel.
Okay. So the best thing to do is really we test the lively, you add it on your, okay, add products to your lively CMS and see how it works. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I can say. And then any feedback, send it to support. Send it to
yeah.
Team Lively. They are very, very responsive. Okay, so do you have any plans to import products from custom platforms like Laravel, or to create products manually by submitting a form within Lively with the product title, image, and price?
You don't have to add all of these different options. Um, Auto importing feature will majorly be available for Shopify and then for WooCommerce, not on other platforms. For all the other platforms, you have the bulk upload feature. In the bulk upload, you just need to add product links there. Right? Once you've added a product link, we can fetch all of these details from those pages.
So even if it's not a Shopify nor a WooCommerce site, you can still pick
So
up
if it's a
the.
non if it's a non-Shopify site, then so what we typically do is I think the bulk upload sheet is slightly different. I wish Pranay was here, my co-founder, who's basically heading tech. But anyway, I think in that case the bulk upload file is slightly different. So I think you will just have to add all of these details then if you're not using like a Shopify or a WooCommerce site.
Okay, but I believe that about 80% of the e-com stores are either on Shopify or WooCommerce anyway. So, if you have a special use case, please send a feedback to the lively support team, and then they will have a look at it.
We
Okay,
are very happy
next,
to explore
right?
different use cases.
Exactly. Is there a way to do A/B videos on products to
A/B
see
test
which
is
one?
something
Mhm.
that A/B test we have, but it's not a part of the LTD.
Oh,
So,
okay.
right. So, I mean, A/B test again as a feature, we do share or do provide for all of our um, brands that basically typically because that's an additional feature that a lot of brands ask for,
Mm-hmm.
right? So um, of course, where the complexities are higher, we do have this feature where we provide A/B test, um, or you could either write to us and we can help you conduct the A/B test. We can help this or enable this feature for you, or you could also use different A/B test tools that are available.
Okay. Okay. So you showed action buttons which got option like quiz or poll, which will happen soon. I should be next week. Can we send out user entered data immediately through webhooks?
Currently, it will be a part of. So again, there are versions of it. V1 will be being able to basically fetch out through a sheet or export that data. I think V2 will be a part of where you will do it through webhooks as well.
Okay. Can we use in real estate? Yes. Okay,
Yes.
so next is once user played videos, they are cached on browser or do they download every time user plays?
Thumbnails are cached. Videos are not. So thumbnails that are basically auto uh, uh, generated from the videos, this is something that we cache. Video always plays on click, so we don't cache that.
Okay, so next question here is that there are cases where one aspect ratio video won't work on both screens, desktop and mobile. If you allow to add two aspect ratio video and lively delivery wide video for desktop and tall video for mobile, it will be better for user experience for end customer.
So there are different widgets, right? Say for example, like
Mm-hmm.
a carousel won't support a 16 by 9 because it's basically in a reel sort of a format, right? So whether I am using it on a website, sorry, a desktop or a mobile, carousel will always play 9 by 16 video format or aspect ratio, right? But whereas uh, I mean, of course, if you have like a banner video, that will have different aspect ratios. So basically, based on your widget requirement, you can decide whichever video format you want to use.
Oh, okay, got it. So now I understand that hey, video carousels are typically on portrait format, and if you want
Yes.
a landscape format video, so it would be a different widget. Okay, which actually makes sense. Okay, let's okay. So my follow up question there is that okay already I know already the answer. So for example, okay, so on desktop, this is what I want to show, while on mobile, this is what I want to show. Then I could basically hide the particular code on desktop while showing on mobile
Mobile.
and
Yeah,
vice versa. Okay,
you can do that.
so yep. Okay, so I believe this is the last question. Why tier one does not have most features? Shall we discuss what are the tiers available?
Yeah, tier one
Okay,
is majorly an entry point into video commerce, right?
right.
It typically tells you or it gives you a taste of video commerce where I think you still have video carousels. I think video carousels are the most used widgets, and that is something that we've made available across plans. You also have the pip. Pip is again that a single sticky video that can be attached to each of your different product pages, so that's also something that is available, right? Whereas to drive the entire thing, which is import videos or to import videos from social channels, have all of the different customizations in place, all of these key features are a part of tier 1, right? So tier 1 is more around getting a taste of video commerce. So when you if anybody's at the very start of their website journey, right, they could start by implementing like a tier 1. But once you start seeing more impact, once you start seeing once you start utilizing more widgets, I think you can definitely go and opt for different other tiers.
Okay. And let's see. So there is a question, where is the roadmap? I will post it later. I don't have the roadmap yet. I've actually asked for the
I
roadmap
have it
before
here.
the live.
I
Oh,
can
you
share it.
already have it. Okay, cool.
I can. Okay, I don't know if I can share it here.
Oh, you
Uh,
could. You can share your screen.
okay. Can you tell me where do I post it?
Okay. Just share your screen.
I have shared my screen.
Okay, so you just click on the link, and then we will go to your screen with that link.
Sorry, which one? I'm not able. This one? No, I'm not able.
No, no. Where is your link? Just put it on the. Okay, open a new tab and add it to the and go to that link. Yeah, I
This is what
hid
you're.
your screen. Okay, there you go. So this is the roadmap. We can see it now.
Yeah. Yeah, these are some of the major features coming up, right? So deeper integrations on non-Shopify, which is Magento WooCommerce, right? Majorly is something that we will. So everything that is going to be on Shopify by Q1 FY25, you will have all of these deeper integrations available across sites, right? You will also have polls quizzes to some extent have launched. You will also have them, launch further. One very interesting feature is going to be like creating a sustaining video commerce widget. What that would typically do is, say for example, I have like a video that I publish on Instagram, right? um, if I again, we are just kind of figuring the operational side of it, but it's something as simple as being able to add like a hashtag to my reel on my Instagram. We will auto fetch that video and play it automatically on your website, right? So the entire process of attaching a product to a particular video, selecting a widget, and playing it on your website, all of these will be taken care of. And so every time you add a video on Instagram, this will directly get added on your website. So creating like a self-sustaining video commerce is something that we're doing, right? We are also creating an influencer management suite. So what that would typically do is, if you're a brand, if you are working with influencers, uh, any video that they are posting uh, with the same hashtag, we can also directly fetch those videos onto um, the the library dashboard, and of course then onto your website as well, right? So that's going to be a major update there as well. The next part is going to be personalization engine, right? So typically deciding, or basically defining different user journeys. So say for example, if it's a repeat user, they should have different videos that should be showcased to them. If it's like a new user, different videos, maybe pop-up forms, etc., right? If it's somebody who had abandoned the cart, you could showcase again different other reels, right? So based on where the user is at their journey, you can customize the entire journey. So setting rule based widgets is something that you'll be able to do. Then you have retargeting engine, right? So based on what videos a user has seen, um, you can also retarget them through your email channels, like I mean, different tools that you'll be using, right? You can directly integrate it there. And so currently we also have the email embed feature live. So say for example, I want to update any videos on my emailers, I can actually do that even today. Just a second, let me showcase that. Right, so say for example, I'm showcasing, I want to add uh, this in my emailer. I can embed to email. I can select whether I want it animated or a static widget, complete video or widget, or a single widget. I can copy the code and I can basically paste it in my emailers. Right. So just a second. Let me show an example of how that looks. Right. So this is how you will have the widgets updated in your emailers, and these are all clickable widgets. So if I click on it, it will directly take me to the video on that particular website,
Oh, so you're
right?
saying I
So
can even
this is
add
how
these on my newsletter, right?
you can.
Okay, that's cool. Okay.
Right? So eventually I think we'll also be able to retarget based on that. So if somebody has seen some widget, you can directly kind of, you know, based on what videos the user has seen, I can keep sending these sort of emailers to them.
Nice, nice. Okay. Um,
Right,
okay, sorry, I
so
was
which is again
distracted earlier,
a key
but is
part.
this available now? That part where I can embed on emails? Embed to email.
Yes,
Yes, it's there.
it's there. Currently you
Yeah.
can do it manually, right?
Manually. So,
Yeah, based on user journey, automatically creating these email widgets and retargeting at scale. This is something that's going to be a part of the roadmap. But if you want to manually update these widgets, you can even do it today.
right. Yeah, because this would be nice. Like, hey, if we can add a widget on our newsletter, wow, that
Yeah.
is really good. And it's not going to slow. Okay, I also have some issues sometimes, like if I attach links, videos, or whatever, it gets flagged as spam. So how do you go about it?
Okay. So again, as I said, this to be very honest, I mean, I don't think we've added this as a part of. I mean, we have not highlighted this as a part of the offering because this is like a very start of our email embed journey, right? So we are still
Mm-hmm.
in the phase of just building this. We are
Okay.
definitely sure that, you know, as we move further, we will be able to fine tune it and ensure that, you know, this doesn't happen. Like, so this is basically like an uh, a GIF or GIF that you would basically add in a particular email, right? So this acts
Right.
like a clickable GIF. So it works in a similar fashion. But again, honestly, I don't have that answer right now because
Okay, no problem.
maybe
It's
I
okay.
can.
You don't have to have the answers now. Okay, I get it. And yeah, so interpreters say don't miss out on this because it will improve the visibility framework experience. It will really impact your business. And later on, I will share the community link. And so it is possible to add show widgets for different screen device, right?
Right, right.
Yeah. Um, okay, so earlier when I said when I mentioned it, I said I do it via, say for example, my website. As a, I can hide the code or depending on where it is showing. But on the CMS side, on the Lively side, is there a way there that they say, hey, only show on desktop, only show on mobile?
Not on the CMS side. I think this is an interesting, um, you know, thing that can be configured on the dashboard, but don't have it yet
Okay, no problem. So as if this one you have to do on your site
on your side.
yourself,
Correct.
but not on the Lively CMS. Okay,
That's correct.
no problem. You just need to clarify that. Okay, so can we add these to swipe pages? If you can add an HTML block. I don't know what is swipe pages, or I haven't used it. I heard of it, but I haven't used it. If you can add an HTML block, then yes, you can add this. Okay, so I believe we answered all the questions. Thanks so much, Josh. You are so patient with me, especially talking about my test experience. And thanks for for doing a live with us and for bringing this to Absumo as well. So now we're gonna do our live giveaway, and thanks everyone for joining us. Let me
Thank you.
just do a quick download of responses, and then so Josh, while I am collecting the names here, may I know what is the most I would ask what is the most creative use case that your customers did on Lively?
Sure. So, talking about, I think, most creative use cases, um, I think one brand uh, had created 3D videos and of different products, and you know, they had showcased 3D videos to showcase the entire product from different angles. and they had uploaded the 3D reel onto their website. It really gave a great understanding of different products and how they look like, right? So I think that is one key use case. So to be honest, I think some major best performing use cases are having customer testimonials and making them clickable. That works the best. I think customer testimonials get the highest click rate, and get the highest conversion percentages as well. So anybody who is listening to it can definitely explore this. uh,
That is a very good idea. Okay, I'm writing it down because I want to do that. Okay, so because sometimes you also don't know, like, hey, what can we do with Lively? Because we all have different types of businesses, but this
yeah,
that's a very good use case. Whether you are a product store, a physical product store, like on an e-com store, or maybe even a software, you can use customer testimonials. And in fact, it's very important that there are live testimonials on your site.
correct.
Okay. Yeah.
That
So
works the
yeah.
best, to be honest, right? It really drives trust instantly, right? So this is one. Yeah, I mean, these are some good examples we'll keep sharing. I think we have also created a lively Facebook group, right? So anybody, let me actually share uh, the link as well,
Okay, that will be great.
right? So we'll keep posting a lot of case studies, a lot of use cases that we also kind of learn from. So anybody who's there can keep learning from those use cases and keep implementing it across your website as well. So it's right. So it's facebook.com/group/lively app. I am not able to put in the chat. Somehow I don't have the
Okay,
chat box.
so it's https facebook.com/groups/
Slash
lively
app.
app. Okay,
Yes.
there
Right.
you go.
That's
It's already there.
so you can get this created. I think a dear friend in the Preet has been quite helpful with respect
Why
to.
is it not showing? It looks like mine. Okay,
I
so
think it's
now
there.
it's here. Okay, right. So this is the Facebook group, and do join the Facebook group. And okay, so because I did that, then suddenly my screen is gone. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's do this. Let me just check. Okay, so refresh. Okay, so again, Josh, thanks so much for joining us today. And we are going to do our roll call for the live giveaway. We have here Amir, Asif, Chena, HM, Inderjeet, Inderpreet, Joginder, Mamta, Niru, Punam, Rahul, Rakul, and Vikash. Did I leave anyone else? And nobody is. Okay, so let's start to draw the winners. Okay, our first winner is Rahul.
Nice. Congratulations, Rahul.
Congratulations, Rahul. Okay. Remove. Okay, so Mizanor is missing, so let's add him. Okay. Okay, Rahul. Thank you. Thank you for letting us know you are here, and congratulations, you won the one code. Here, one code of Lively. Okay, so let's do the next one. Okay, Sahinur. Sorry, I missed some people. Yeah, I'm a bit slow this time. I haven't been live streaming for quite some time. That's why. Okay, let's start.
Oh,
Okay, and next we have Niru.
yeah.
S-
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Niru. And Nero, please let me know if you are around. And there's another one missing who is Noor Mohammed. Okay. Okay, so Nero is here. Thank you, Nero, for confirming you are here. And the last one, who is the lucky viewer we have today? Okay, let's see. Okay, and we have Inderpreet. Inderpreet, please confirm you are around. Okay, so congratulations, Inderpreet, and thank you so much. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, everyone, for
Hey guys.
joining us today. And be sure to get lively while it's still on the Absumo. You still have 12 days to get it. So, but if I were you, I'll go get it now because this is something that you can add in all your website. It doesn't have to be a product website. It doesn't have to be an e-com shop. As long as you have a website, you can use Lively on it. Okay, so thanks so
Also,
much.
guys, one key offer that we would love to kind of drive for this group, right? So, I think Elma has been very helpful, very supportive with respect to giving great feedbacks, and has taken so much of efforts in terms of driving this live, right? So, as an appreciation as a part of the entire group, we would love to roll out this offer where anybody who's interested in purchasing can just write to support at Lively. Once you purchase a particular tier, just mention the name of the group, right? So in this case, Elma, or the group name, and we will also be offering a free upgrade for guys who purchase from this particular group.
Okay, so for example, they purchased year one. They just need to write to support at lively.li. Okay, so let me write down the
Right? So
email here at
yes,
lively.li, and I will post it again in the group later. Don't worry.
yes, there are a couple
Right.
of steps that people will have to
Mhm.
follow, right? So we'll mention there with respect to those steps as well. But at this moment, we can just try to support at Lively. We'll share the steps, and we will upgrade people who from this group who will be purchasing any of the respective tiers.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Josh. And I will also post about this in our group later on, right
Yeah,
after this live stream. So thanks so much, Josh. Thanks, everyone. And that's a very lovely surprise to give us an extra code. Yeah,
thank you.
for anyone who purchased today, or not today, but anyone who purchased on AppSumo and just mention my name or our group name, then it will be upgraded to the next year. So thanks so much. Thanks so much. Does that include me? Just kidding. Okay, does not include me. And thanks so much, everyone. And we will see you again sometime soon. Okay, bye.
Thank
And
you,
thanks, Josh.
guys.
Thank you so much.
Hope you had a great session. Congratulations to all
Oh,
the
we
all
had
of
a
the
great
members.
session. Thank you. Thank you so much.